webinar on Amazon Web Services Monitoring. My name is Ilongo. I'm the Technical Support Engineer of Site24x7. Today we will go over the topic on Amazon Web Service Monitoring with Site24x7. Today's agenda, let us see what is Site24x7 and what it has offered to AWS monitoring, why cloud computing, its features and benefits, what are the components that we monitor, that is Amazon EC2, RDS, and S3, metrics that we monitor on the EC2 and RDS instances, benefits of AWS monitoring with Site24x7, and finally, let's see some of the best practices to achieve better results for monitoring. Okay, Site24x7. Site24x7 is a powerful all-in-one monitoring solution from the cloud. You can monitor your entire infrastructure from one single console. We offer end-user experience monitoring, application performance monitoring, that is APM insight monitoring, by which you can monitor the performance of your applications like Java, .NET, and Ruby on Rails. Server monitoring helps you monitor your Windows and Linux servers from cloud. Network monitoring helps you to monitor your switches, routers, firewalls, etc. And public and private cloud monitoring, which is what we are going to see today. The concept of cloud computing originated in 1950s when corporations realized that efficiency of allowing multiple user access to computer from multiple terminals as well as shared central processing unit. But it shared only before a decade only when Amazon started developing cloud computing. In 2002, Amazon Web Service provided a suite of cloud-based service for storage, computation, and even human intelligence through the Amazon Mechanical Trunk. Then in 2006, Amazon launched Elastic Compute Cloud as a commercial web service which allowed companies and individuals to rent computers to run their own computer applications. Amazon EC2 S3 was the first widely accessible cloud computing infrastructure service. So what is cloud computing? Let me ask a simple question here. What will you do to listen to your favorite song? Will you go to the shop, buy the CD of the album which has your favorite song, come back home and play it on your conventional music system? Or will you just listen to the song from your mobile application? I'll choose the second option. Yes, this is what cloud computing does. Instead of all the computer hardware and software you are using sitting on your desktop or somewhere inside your company's network, it's provided for you as a service by another company and access over the internet, usually in a completely seamless way. Exactly where the hardware and software is located and how it all works doesn't matter to you. So what it offers, the three type of service models. It offers infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So infrastructure as a service is a delivery technology where infrastructure provides resources such as physical machine, virtual machine, and storage, etc. Platform as a service offers runtime environment for application development. It supports the life cycle of building and delivering web applications and services from the internet. Software as a service is a delivery methodology that provides access to software and is functioned remotely as a web-based service. So what Amazon Web Services? Is it a infrastructure as a service or platform as a service? Amazon Web Service is a pioneer of cloud-based infrastructure as a service that is offering service that sounds more like a platform as a service. I would say it is a sort of blending platform as a service with infrastructure as a service. So what are the benefits of cloud computing? Cloud computing offers you distributed data centers by which you can deploy your servers at any part of the world. It's economical. You can achieve maximum resource utility. It gives you a converged infrastructure. Amazon Web Services enables organizations to use externally hosted computing resources to run their own applications and services. So it is important to monitor these business-critical cloud-hosted applications to ensure they perform as expected. So let's look into the architecture, how Site24x7 monitors the Amazon Web Service. Site24x7 monitoring is an API-driven service that derives metrics of Amazon EC2, RDS instances, and S3 buckets. Secure key and access key provided by you configuring the monitor will be verified the AWS server. Once it is authorized, it will auto-discover the EC2 RDS and S3 buckets associated with your account. So each instance is added as a separate monitor in the Site24x7 console and are displayed by their unique instance ID. Data collection follows by polling the Amazon CloudWatch using an API request at a frequency of 5 minutes to obtain critical performance metrics. That's what it's shown here. So in case, we also make sure uninterrupted service with two data centers, one the primary and the other one the recovery data center, which is a secondary. In case a communication from the primary data center does not happen within the set period, which is said to be 5 minutes, the recovery data center takes over ensuring your cloud resources are monitored without any interruption. So let us look into the configuration part. So what all you require? As I said, you need the secure key and the access key. So you need to have access to IAM, create a new IAM user with read-only access, obtain access key ID and secret key ID. As I said, you need to have a read-only access. So this is what is showing here. So you need to get the access key as well as the secret key. So once you get that, log into Site24x7, just click admin, get into the inventory and add monitor, select the Amazon Web Services in the add monitor screen, provide the access key and the secret key. It's more than simple, isn't it? So once it is done, Site24x7 automatically discovers the EC2 and the RDS instances and display it on your dashboard. Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud EC2 is an integral part of Amazon Web Service. Site24x7 gives you the performance metrics to monitor your Amazon EC2 instances and helps you ensure your business critical applications and services hosted on the EC2 platform are performing well at all times. Site24x7 automatically discovers Amazon EC2 instances and EBS volumes attached to these instances and continuously monitors them for any problems. With out-of-the-box reports, graphical views, alarms, thresholds, you can gain visibility into the performance and resource utilization of EC2 instances and the applications running on these instances. So let's look into the EC2 dashboard. Let me take you to the interface so it'll be more interactive. So you can monitor the current availability and the health status of EC2 instances. You can troubleshoot the problem, know what portion of the EC2 instances CPU is being utilized, the network traffic, and the disk I/O operation can also be monitored. So you can further drill down the CPU utilization on hourly basis as well. You can also get the reports for a custom period. So approximately we store reports for 25 years, so you can get the hourly report or the daily report based on your requirement. Also, you can monitor your EBS volume dashboard. So Amazon EBS provides highly reliable storage volumes that can be attached to the EC2 instances available in the same availability zone. Site24x7 tracks the key performance indicators of EBS volumes attached to the EC2 instances that's being monitored. So you can monitor your volume details, as I said. So metrics shown here provide insight into volume traffic, latency, volume input, output, bandwidth, and throughput, etc. So again, you can further drill down the details from here. As I said earlier, applicable to EC2 instances. So you can get these details from here, the network traffic and everything. You can also get the configuration details. So Amazon RDS monitoring, let's look into it. So you can monitor health and performance of your Amazon RDS instances. Amazon RDS is a web service that makes it easy to set up, operate, and scale a relational database in the cloud. Many organizations are opting to host their critical production databases in Amazon RDS. In order to take advantage of the benefits it offers, it is therefore critical to track these instances to ensure business-critical services are not compromised, and also to ensure cloud resources are being effectively utilized. So Site24x7 automatically discovers Amazon RDS instances. I mean, as I said, once you give the keys, it'll automatically discover the EC2 and the RDS instances and continuously monitors key performance indicators of these instances. You can gain visibility into the performance and resource utilization of RDS instances and the database running on these instances as well. So these are the metrics that we capture for RDS instance. So this is one of the RDS instances that we are monitoring here. So it will give you the details about the CPU utilization, the storage that's available. So what are the free storage space that you have and what are all utilized can be monitored. You can get into the database connections. Also, the read and write operations of your RDS instances can be monitored with the latency and the throughput. So it gives you the configuration details. So you can get to know about the configuration details of each and every RDS instances that's been discovered by the Site24x7 application. So this is the RDS dashboard, what we just saw. Right. Now let's look into the Amazon S3 monitoring. So how we do for the S3 bucket. So Amazon Simple Storage Service, which is Amazon S3, provides developers and IT teams with secure, durable, highly scalable object storage. It is important to monitor the availability of your bucket size and number of objects and the capacity planning. So deep visibility into your cloud storage data together with performance statistics on EC2, RDS, and EBS volumes. Verify access to the resources stored in S3 bucket using synthetic URL monitoring. So this is the S3 dashboard. So once we discover the Amazon instance, we'll automatically discover the S3 instance here. So the S3 instance value will be given with the bucket name. You can also monitor the bucket size and the number of objects that's been stored in each bucket. So every details will be given. So the Amazon EC2 and RDS instances provide insight into the health and performance of these instances to IT administrators. So with the performance metrics as well as in-depth graphs, you can ensure that your business-critical applications hosted on the Amazon cloud are performing at optimum levels and detect and resolve problems in a timely manner. All right. Let's look into how we set alertings for your business-critical applications. So you can receive variety form of alerts. I mean, we offer email, SMS, alerts via Twitter. So let me take you here. So this is where you can enter your mobile number to receive alerts via SMS or a voice alert. So this is the alert setting. So if you want to receive alert for down as well as up, you can enable here. If you do not want to receive an alert for trouble, you can always disable it from here. You can also receive alert via instant messaging system like Google Hangout and Yahoo Messenger. Additionally, you can also receive alert through our Site24x7 application for Apple OS and iOS as well as Android devices. So reporting, as I said, we store data for almost 25 years approximately. So you can get hourly data as well as daily data. So let me take you to the reports. So this is a summary report which gives you the complete details of your overall availability and downtime, whereas the performance report gives you the performance of your cloud from here. So you can see the 100% availability. Also, you can publish these reports. So if you want to just publish these reports, you can just get into it and you can publish the report by enabling the monitoring group. And we also offer feasibility to portal integration. So we can just integrate the dashboard, whatever you see. So if you go to portal integration and create a new status dashboard, it'll give you an option to create your own dashboard. We offer 3 different layouts. So it'll give you a permalink where you can share your permalink with your network team and your operations team. So they'll be able to keep on monitoring your application and services 24/7. Additionally, you can embed this iframe on your web portal as well. Thank you. So what are the benefits or what are the highlights of Site 24/7? You can ensure high uptime and peak performance of your Amazon cloud resources. You can gain insight into the performance of your cloud computing environment. You can monitor the performance, the capacity planning, and allocation of cloud resources. So what are the benefits of Site 24/7 AWS monitoring? It is cost effective. As you know, Site 24/7 just charge only for the monitor. So once you enter the secret key and access key, whatever the instances we discover will charge only for the instances and not for the metrics that's being monitored separately. You can have historical data at no extra cost. So there is no extra cost for the data that you're retrieving. So you can get reports, as many as reports you want, and in different forms. You can also schedule reports. So if you want to have a weekly or hourly reports, you can schedule that as well. Let me show you that. So the reports, if you get into the report settings, schedule reports. If you get into the schedule reports, it allows you to get the reports on a weekly, daily, or monthly basis. So you can schedule your reports on a weekly basis and receive and get to know about the performance of your cloud device anytime. And you can get notified the way you want. So there is no extra charge for alerts like email or push notifications or Twitter alerts. I mean, the only thing you may have to have a separate credits for SMS and voice alerts. Other than that, the other form of alerts are all free of cost. So this is the cost involved for a CloudWatch monitor. I mean, Amazon uses a CloudWatch for its monitoring purpose. So these are the cost involved. So it costs you $3 per dashboard per month, but there is no dashboard cost with Site 24/7. So detailed monitoring of EC2 instances costs you $3.50. It costs lesser than $1 when you go for the package model. So Amazon CloudWatch custom metrics. So for each and every metrics, you have to pay $0.50. Here, there is no charge for each and every metric, and you have to pay 10 cents per alarm. I mean, per alert, you have to pay 10 cents. Here, it is free of cost, except SMS and voice alerts. So let me take you to the best practices. I would suggest you to group the name, create a group for the monitor. So once you enter the secret key and access key, as it is a simple way, it will automatically discover the instances and display it on your dashboard, which may not look proper. So it's better to have a group. So whenever you configure a monitor, it will give you an option to group the monitor. So let me show you that. So it's advisable to create a group. So once you create a group, you can associate the monitor to the group. So the instances, whatever captured by Site24x7 will be grouped under the Amazon Web Service, and will be easier for you to handle. You can configure a threshold for proactive notification. So let me show you where to configure the threshold. So here you have the configuration profiles. And the configuration profile, the threshold and availability profile will give you a separate profile for EC2 and RDS instances. So here you can set the CPU threshold and the network out threshold, input and output threshold, everything. So whenever there is a violation of the threshold that you set here, you'll be receiving an alert, a trouble alert. And similarly for RDS instance as well. And one more thing, we advise user not to delete the instances, because some of the users may not want to monitor a certain instance that may not be a business critical application for them. So what they do is they used to delete the instances. So if they delete the instance, whenever it goes for, the Amazon Web Service will be discovered for every instances frequently. So if we delete the instance on another discovery, we will discover the same instance. It will be displayed on the dashboard. So it's better to suspend the instance, so the instance will not be discovered through the prolonged discovery process. This is what Site24x7 pricing is. As I said, we offer a package pricing. So you can monitor your cloud network starting from your business pack, which costs less than $1 for every monitor. And there is no additional charge for the metrics that you're monitoring. These are valuable customers around the globe, so we are supporting so many customers here. Thank you. Let us get into the question and answer session. Let me see what are the questions we have received. Right. So one of the customer has asked a question that if the instances get added post discovery, will it? If they delete the instance, and will it be get discovered again? As I said, as a last point, so we advise a user to suspend the instance, not to delete the instance. So if you delete the instance will get rediscovered again, and it will be displaying on the dashboard, and it will affect your monitoring count. So it's advisable to suspend the instance. So you can suspend the instance. That's not a problem. So the auto discovery could not be stopped at the moment. And in the current feature, we are coming up with a feature of stopping the auto discovery. But until then, you have to suspend your monitor to avoid auto discovery. Right. The next question. The next question is it possible to recover the deleted monitor? Unfortunately, once you delete the monitor, it will be completely removed from our database. So it is not possible to delete, recover the monitor that's been deleted already. That's why, as I said, you have to suspend the monitor, where if required, you can just re-enable the monitor and start monitoring. And one more question. So if we have two groups So 2 groups and ensure that alerts reach these groups only. Yeah, I mean, you can have any number of groups to your account. Let me show you. So on a monitor, you can have any number of groups configured. So this is the monitor configuration page where you have a user groups. So if you want to get alert for 2 different groups, you can just enable the group over here. So it's very simple. So how many ever groups you have within the monitor, all the groups will be alerted accordingly. And the next question is, are you able to customize threshold per instance? Of course, I can do that. Let me show that as well. So I've shown you about the configuration profile already. So once you enter the secret key and access key, once the monitor is configured, you'll be able to see this configuration page, what you're seeing now. So it'll give you access for the configuration profile. So here you can create a new configuration profile for the specific instance, and you can enter the threshold and you can save it. So you can create as many as configuration profile you want. So for for a set of RDS instance, if you need to receive a separate type of threshold violation, you can create your own configuration profile and you can assign to it. So it'll be simple for you. All right, we see a few more questions. So it's almost time now. I'll get back to you with the answer through email. So thank you everyone for your time and patience over the session. Hope the session was informative. Please write your feedback about the session at webinars at site247.com. You can watch for the upcoming webinars and the webinar videos at at site247.com/webinars.html. So and you can also check the completed webinars from here. I can get the videos and the presentation. If you need more information, or if your colleagues have missed the webinar, they can get these details from here. They can also register for the upcoming webinars. All right, and you're always welcome to contact support at site247.com if you have any queries. So thank you once again. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience.